Hi guys, welcome to Time Out with Show. It's your girl Shella here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Bperfect Chroma Cover Foundation and the HNB Cosmetics Soft Focus Airbrush Concealer. The products are on my face, but keep on watching to see what my thoughts are on them, their first impressions on applying them, and the review after the 6-hour wear test. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and a comment in the section, and subscribe. All right guys, so let's get into it. I know you guys are here to hear me talk about the Bperfect foundation, and I will get to that, so relax. But I actually got sent some PR from Eyebrow Queen. They sent me some brow products and I've been meaning to try them out, so I thought I'd do that as well today, and I do that with you guys in real time, first impressions. So they sent me a brow kind of pencil, a brow serum which helps your brows grow, a color boost, and a brow fix. So for today I'm going to be using the brow fix and the brow pencil. I think that is pretty similar to the kind of products I'd use for my brows normally, so yeah. So this is the brow fix. The packaging kind of reminds me of one of the Makeup Revolution products. I can't really put my hand on which one I'm thinking right now, but it reminds me of that. But interesting. I don't think I have any like brow fixing products that are liquid like this, or at least this liquid, because obviously for it to have a dropper, like, oh my god, okay, that is very like liquidy. Yeah, I don't really have any brow fixing products that are that watery, so kind of excited to see how it goes, how it works. So it has to apply 1 drop to the spoolie brush and set the brows into the desired position. So it comes with a spoolie brush. Again, I don't think that it needed to come with that because I feel like everyone has a spoolie brush, but I'm just trying to coat the spoolie brush kind of evenly on all sides. This has to apply 1 drop. I'm pretty sure I'm way above 1 drop right now, but who cares? I mean, they care, obviously. Guys, it's been so long since I filmed. This feels almost like different. This feels different. Okay. Immediately, I'm just confused as to how this would actually help my brows stay in place. Because it's so liquidy. I mean, I know I applied more than they asked me to, but also like it just doesn't look right. So I've tried to press the products, into my brows just like by pushing upwards a bit to see if it'll dry down, but I don't know. It feels like something is happening, but it's just not. I'm just not used to this. I don't know. Next up, I'd cover my brows using my Nars Soft Matte Concealer and my flat concealer brush. Again, I have an eyebrow tutorial showing you guys how to do my brows, so I'm not gonna show this part today because we got so much more interesting stuff to talk about. So I'll just skip to me using the brow pencil. So just a quick thing I've noticed about the brow fix is definitely don't put too much on the spoolie, because if it gets over your skin, it kind of dries, and like when we're kids and like you put like glue all over your hands and like your hands just become like all wrinkly, and it kind of does that, so you don't want that. So definitely stick to their 1 drop on the spoolie thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the brow pencil. This is what it looks like out of the packaging. Comes with a spoolie on one end and does this on the other hand. On the other end, it's quite thin, so I'm just gonna make sure that I haven't rolled up too much, because I tend to break my brow pencils this way. So I'm just gonna do. I was actually worried that the shade wouldn't be right, but honestly, this is probably one of my best like brow pencil shade matches. I'm just gonna tidy up my brows a bit and then we get into the foundation. So for primer today, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I've kind of almost run out of my milk primer, and at this point I'm just saving it, so gotta do what you gotta do, you know. I'm gonna use this, which is, you know, I actually saw someone compare this to the Nars Soft Matte Foundation, and I don't know why, like, but every time someone tells me something is like the Nars Soft Matte Foundation, it just makes me want to get it, because I love the Nars Soft Matte Foundation, and when you tell me it can be that or even better, it makes me just like run towards it. I do wish that Nars would come out with a shade between Macao and Marquise's. You know what, I'm not going to get into the whole Nars shade range, because I just feel like most caramel skinned women of color are all like Macao. It's crazy, because like you're watching YouTube and you're like, oh, she's my shade twin, but like we look nothing alike, so how's that possible? But anyways, I'm just gonna read the back of this real quick, and then we're gonna move on to doing the do, you know. So this is a weightless full coverage matte finish foundation, skin optimizing ingredients combined together with concentrated pigment, ensuring longevity and a matte finish, hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. Cool. Okay, so I've got this in the shade N8. So the Bperfect foundation is available in 36 shades. I've actually never tried any Bperfect complexion products. So this is what it looks like outside of the box. So this is the shade N8, and it is in the standard 30 ml. I'm just gonna test this out just to see how good of a shade match I was able to get from shopping online. Ooh, okay. So far it looks like the right kind of undertone, at least. It looks very light at the back of my hands, though, which is kind of concerning to me. I don't know if I don't know if I'm filming this at the right time at all, because my face is definitely a little bit darker than it used to be. So it definitely matches my neck a lot better than it matches my face, which is what we want, I guess. Okay, that doesn't look like a terrible shade match, I don't think. Just showing you guys the side profile. I've applied some foundation around my chin here and blended it towards my neck. And obviously this is my side without any products at all. So it looks like a pretty decent shade match. I have my damp Real Technique sponge ready. But before I do that, I'm just gonna apply some blush underneath my makeup, because I don't know, I'm just kind of in love with the way this blush looks underneath my makeup. So I just tend to do 3 dots, blend out. You will look a little crazy at first, and that's okay. So now I'm just going in. So what I was supposed to do, or not do, because this is a full coverage foundation, I was supposed to avoid putting it directly on my blush, which I have completely forgotten about. I'm just like done that already, so oops. I'm getting foundation all over my hair. But anyways, so definitely one of two things has happened here. Either I'm significantly darker, or I've just completely messed up the shade. Anyways, this is the foundation. Hopefully when I'm a bit less tan, I can try it out again, and hope to God it is my actual shade. I'm probably just gonna warm it up a bit with my bronzer and everything, so we'll be fine. We'll be okay. I'm not too worried. I actually picked up something else as well. I picked up the HNB Cosmetics concealer. So this is the Soft Focus Airbrush concealer. I got it in the shade SF4W. So this is what it looks like. I like the pink little top. I think that's very cute. Smells like baby powder. It smells like baby powder and chemicals. But you know. Okay, so let's put that over her face. gonna, if it looks like I've packed up a lot, I have. I am clearly trying to make up for my foundation being so light, because I'm not about this ghost life that this foundation has chosen for me. Like, immediately no. I will say this concealer looks very pigmented. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer very quickly. I'm just gonna get some of that concealer on my eyelids, and from there I'm gonna set my face. The last time I was this worried about my makeup turning out okay was when I was reviewing the e.l.f. Foundation, and that was a valid worry, because go watch it. Like, it was, you know, not the one, really. I mean, I made it work, but all I can say is I haven't used it since that day, because nothing is worth that stress of making that work. Like, it just wasn't worth it for me. Anyways, this is my base done. I'm gonna go off camera and finish up my eye makeup and everything else I need to do. And then we'll have our first check-in, and then we'll do the wear test. And yeah. I know we started off with a really light foundation base, but I think everything else I've managed to use has managed to work, because the undertone of the foundation was correct. It was just that it was too light for me at this point in time. But, you know, looking at it now, it looks a whole lot better because I've done my whole face. Just first impressions, I like the concealer. I think it's very full coverage. I like the foundation as well. I like how my pores look in this. My skin looks really nice in this. I genuinely, I have no complaints about how both the concealer and foundation look right now. So we're just gonna head straight into the wear test, and hopefully at the end of that I actually have a bit more to say about it. Hopefully all good things. It is 2:09 p.m. so I'm gonna try to have this on for a couple hours, and I will be back to check in with you guys. All right guys, I am back, and yes, I am a greasy mess. It is currently 8:04 p.m. So in terms of the foundation has pretty much stayed where it's pretty much stayed in place. But the only thing I found is that I get a lot more transfer with this foundation than I do with most of my other foundations. This particular foundation just seems to be like coming off on everything. It just seems to just want to come off on everything. I'm not really sure why, because I've done my makeup the same way I do my makeup all the time. I wasn't even looking out for like transfer. I just kind of happened to notice that it was transferring a whole lot. To be fair to them, they didn't say it was sweat proof or transfer proof or anything, so I guess they didn't lie. But in terms of what they did say, they said it was a weightless, full coverage matte finish foundation. Full coverage, yes. Weightless, yes. I think about 8% weightless, yes. Matte finish foundation. I actually do like the finish. It's not like matte as in like, you know, like just dry, right? It's more like a satin finish, dewy matte kind of finish. It's a matte finish that I like, so I'm not necessarily upset with that. But if you've picked this up because you want like a matte finish, I wouldn't say this really gives you that. Now to the concealer. The concealer, I actually like the shade of it. I like the packaging. Unfortunately, there's a bit of creasing on this eye as well. Not really sure what it's done there. Again, I didn't have a super eventful day. I didn't have like a super intense day where I was doing a lot. So I definitely wasn't really expecting this to happen. Personally, any form of creasing on a concealer for me is a big no-no. I don't rock with it. I can't. I'm sorry. I put you in a specific position and you need to stay there. Okay? You need to stay there. Like, don't move. Don't move. That's what you need to do. Don't move. Also, one of the main reasons why I'll be giving this concealer a second try is because, if I'm being honest, I don't really trust this Huda Beauty powder. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know there's people that swear by the Huda Beauty powder, but I just feel like you guys swear by the Huda Beauty powder because you've never tried the Laura Mercier powder, because this stuff isn't... Personally, I don't think it's doing what it's supposed to do. But, like, this is what, I don't know, my third time trying it out. It hasn't worked with any concealer I've used it with. It hasn't worked with the different techniques. I don't know what's going on. If anyone has any tips on how they use the Huda Beauty powder and you know what gives them good results, let me know, because as much as I said that I would probably just use it and just like finish it and never get a new one, like at this point, is it worth it? Is it worth me looking not nice just to use it, or do I just, you know, forget about it? While you're here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and watch the next video that's coming up. Keep it going, and I will speak to you guys some other time.